What is up, land of Bitcoin? Bitcoin kind of between a rock and a hard spot. Let's actually get rid of this line at 48,000. Let's have a look. We've kind of got our triple layer cake. I'll make this a triple layer cake video. Kind of got this up here like so. Everything above, say, 44,000. We've kind of got another layer here from 30 to this area in here. It's basically 41,000 to about 45,000, right? You could actually kind of draw a gap in there. Maybe there's some icing, maybe the middle layer cake's 30 to 41. And then in here, there's kind of a layer of icing in between the two layer cakes, right? And then down here, we got the old bottom layer cake where a black swan could take Bitcoin. So if an asteroid came in, like the one that hit Russia a few years back, what was it, Chelyabinsk, whatever that one was, that's the problem I've been kind of debating lately. Basically, what got me into Bitcoin and making this channel, I started this channel back here, right? Back in November of 2020. I basically would have told you to mortgage your house or sell your house or sell your possessions or sell your car and buy Bitcoin, right? This is where I started getting in when it was at 18, 19,000. So the excitement's basically over for me. I don't really like the trading aspect of Bitcoin in the grand scheme of things. The only reason I really like Bitcoin is because back here, I was excited to try to get people to buy here and just hold on to it. The thing I like about Bitcoin is the possibility of a poor person buying a little bit of Bitcoin and just holding on to it for a decade or two. That they could become wealthy. That's basically my thing. I kind of dabble with trading, and I was having a good time. But the thing about trading is everyone can't do it, right? For every winner, there's a loser. For every big winner, there's 100 losers. So with trading, you're basically kind of just a drag on society. No offense. And I know this is not going to be a popular video, right? But that's just where I'm at right now. Buying and holding, now's not a bad time. Like I've been saying, I was saying, dollar cost averaging, starting back in through here. It's a good time to start dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. But that's looking over here way off to the right, 5-10 years, just holding on to it. So there's really not a whole lot for me to talk about. Although right now Bitcoin's kind of in between a rock and a hard place. Let's zoom in here. I don't want to make a bunch of unpopular videos, right? And I'm not jazzed up. I'm not super excited because Bitcoin's going to go up and down, and we could easily come back down to 30,000, and just as easy as we could go up to 65,000. That's just going to kind of depend on sentiment. But right now, we're kind of in that zone. This top white line at about 45,000, the bottom one at 40,000. It's kind of in the middle, right? It's kind of in the middle. Up here, we got the top layer cake. This is the top layer cake area. Down here, we got the bottom layer cake area. And in here, right where we're at now, is kind of in the icing, right? It's kind of in the icing level. The mortar between the bricks, if you will, right? The icing between the layers of cake. I think it's going to have a hard time busting above and being a top layer cake. It could. This is kind of what I've been watching for lately. Let's pull up the market cycle psychology chart. It's almost perfect. So my last video is a couple weeks back. I was talking about the anxiety denial phase and possibly coming down to 30,000. This probably might be the bottom. 28, 29,000 could be the bottom. What I've been waiting for is this one here. See this peak here? That's kind of where we're at now, although it's a little higher. It's about up in here. But is that where we're at? Is this chart playing out and we're right here? And this is just another fake out, right? Boom, and then come back down here and see kind of this, see how there's always a rebound. For every big drop, there's a rebound, right? So I'm kicking it. Is this a rebound? Right? Is this a rebound that's going to drop back down into that middle layer cake? or is there enough bullish sentiment to launch it back up here, right? So one of two things I've been kicking around is this could be a giant head and shoulders over like 2 years. Either way, if we're putting in this giant head and shoulders, or if we're on that market cycle psychology, I think we're probably coming down from here. It's hard telling. You know, it could still come back down to 30,000 right now. I don't think it will, but you know, it could come down to like 41,000. And then are we going to put in this set? Let me get this centered up for you. We're going to put in another, the right shoulder, right? See what I'm saying there? Is there enough steam right now for Bitcoin to become a top layer cake and put in the right shoulder and come down, and then come back down to 30,000 out here sometime in the second quarter of 2022, maybe the third quarter, right? And then we got this giant head and shoulders over like 2 years. I don't know if that's what we're dealing with, or if we're in that cycle, if we're just playing out that market cycle. That graph I just showed, it's almost perfect to this point, right? Since November 2020, it's almost perfect. You know what I'm saying? So on that graph, we're kind of here, right? This is kind of the bounce, right? This was the anxiety denial phase, right? Oh no, denial, it's not happening. Yeah, it is happening. Oh wait, no, boom, it's coming back up. No, yeah, we're on our way. No, boom, right? You know, and then is it doing this? Or is it coming way back up here? There could be enough bullish. You know, don't underestimate the HUD squad, the hype, and the hype squad. Don't underestimate their power. You know, it could be coming way back up here, first and second quarter of 2022. It might do that. You know, if that happens, I'm looking at 64,000 area for a top, and then boom, come back crashing back down all the way down to 30,000. Again, right? It's just over and over and over. For every giant pump, there's a huge dump. What I want my channel to be about is out here to the right, right? The next cycle, right? Back here, right? I would basically said sell your house and buy Bitcoin, because this giant thing's coming. It didn't go as high as I thought it was. I thought it was coming to at least 100, maybe 200,000. It didn't do that. It petered out here, and we all got an all-time high at about, you know, just under 70,000. But that's, you know, that's what I'm waiting for. That's my gig, right? That's when I get excited. For a long time now, I've been wanting the bear market, what they call a bear market. I call it the platypus market. I've been wanting for it to get real boring, right? Maybe, you know, do this because the next halving cycle is out here, right? And this is where I'll get excited, right? And I'll be like, sell your house. Well, please don't sell your house. But right, that's the mentality, right? Because when this halving cycle pump is coming, that's what's exciting for me. I don't really like the day trading aspect of it, just for the sake of, I don't want to really say my opinion, because I know it's going to be unpopular and I'll lose views. But you know, anyways, that's that. It's just for every loser, there's a winner. For every winner, there's a loser. For every big winner, there's 100 or 1,000 losers when it comes to trading. So it's not good for everyone. So I'm out of the stock market, and I'm out of the Bitcoin right now. I own some, just for transparency, I own just a tiny bit of Ethereum. I have staked, and I own just a tiny itty bitty little bit of Neo. Neo is one I'm real interested in dollar cost average it into. If you want to check out Neo, Google Neo. It doesn't take vast quantities of energy, and it's real interesting. It's unique in this area, and I like things that are unique. They stand out. Check out Neo. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.